how did their love story begin? It was September 11th of 2015. It's his 24th birthday. Both are at Michigan Tech in the Upper Peninsula. Both are in grad school for mechanical engineering, pursuing a PhD. It's her first semester. It's his second year. The town of Houghton has a brewery, the only one in town, KBC. He's there with his two best friends, Stas, the best man, and Udit, plus 3 others on a pub crawl. This was their second stop with one more to go. She is there with neighbors from her building. She is standing in front of the men's room. It's actually just the layout of the bar. So she's actually just in front of the bar, but he sees her and asks, "Are you in line?" Yes, he means for the men's room. Her first impression? He's really cute, long hair, but clearly intoxicated. She says no, and he goes in. His first impression? He does not remember at all. He has no recollection of that encounter in any way. The next week, they are in the same class, dynamics, with 28 other people. She recognizes him. Oh, we're in the same program, she realizes. She sits in the first row, he sits in the middle. She is one of the few Americans in the program, so she stands out to him. His first impression, sober. She's hot. With a pretty face. But they do not talk to each other in class. The school has an event to show undergrad students mechanical devices. Their tables happen to be next to each other. She initiates, "How do I present this?" He comes over and helps her. The event ends with a pizza party for all the grad students working it. 30 people are there, but they walk over together, stand in line together, and start talking. They realize that they're going to be in the same research lab. He had been in it for a year. She is the newbie. Second semester, in another one of her classes, robotics, he is the teaching assistant. She gets a crush on him. But he is by the book. He would not date a student in his class, even if they were friends before it and in the same lab. They have lots of common friends. At social events, he hugs everyone in the group of friends goodbye, well, everyone except her, for she is his student. May 2016. They're both at school. They both have a crush on the other. He asks her to watch Game of Thrones. He downloads the first season, which is not by the book. He goes to her tiny studio apartment to watch the first 2 episodes. He sits on he sits on a chair. She sits on her bed very properly. The evening ends with a hug. He gives her a flash drive of all of season 1 except the last episode. He wants to be part of the finale. He insists they watch the finale together, so she goes to his house to watch it. His 2 roommates are not present. They finish the show, and while on the couch, they have their first kiss. He went for it. She had been waiting for it for a whole semester. Not sure if it was legal, but they worked together all day. They decided to give dating a try, but keep it on the down low. They don't tell their friends at first, but eventually most people figured out they have been dating ever since. How did Guy propose to Lauren? They did not look at engagement rings together. Their friend, Trinoy, had asked Lauren's opinion on engagement rings for his now wife. Guy asked Trinoy what Lauren liked. He learns that she prefers a silver band and sparkly. Lauren never bugs him about rings. They barely talk about a wedding before the proposal. They both just assumed it. He gets the ring 2 months before the proposal. He's in Indiana, she's in Los Angeles, so no need to hide it. November 28th, 2020, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, in the height of COVID. Guy was in California for the week. They spend Thanksgiving at a family friend's, Lori and Keith's home. They have Brazilian cheese bread for breakfast. Guy bakes it. Little Rose called pound de queijo. Sorry. He had been planning which day to do the hike. He normally plans things, so nothing unusual. She is a little suspicious. He brings an entire backpack to hold a snack. The snack, oranges. She watched him put it in the backpack. It's only a mile hike up the hill, so it's unnecessary. He thinks he's playing it cool that she does not suspect. They drive to the trail. They climb up. They stop a couple of times to enjoy the view, only for a minute or two. And then they get to the top in 30 minutes. At the top, he has to wait a while, for he can see people climbing up. He waits for them to pass by. It takes 5 minutes. These two are sitting on a bench overlooking the valley, just chilling. After the people walk by, he suggests they have a snack. But he reaches for the ring in the bottom of the backpack. He gets down on one knee on the gravel. It's not comfortable. He opens the ring box. He keeps the box in his hand. If the ring came out, it'd roll down the mountain and bye-bye ring. She smiles big. She giggles. She is surprised. He says, I enjoy our time together. Want to continue that for the rest of my life. He ends with, will you marry me? She responds with yes. He puts the ring on her finger while still kneeling. It's a little big. He stands up. They hug and kiss. They don't contact anyone to enjoy the moment. They do eat the oranges and then walk down. They go out for ice cream, one of their favorite things, at Cold Stone. They go out for dinner. They don't tell anyone until the next day to continue enjoying the moment. And that's what brings us to today.